everybody, and welcome to our Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum Sew and Tell. Hard to believe it's March already, and I just love that spring is on its way. I love when I'm outside, I see little bits of green grass coming up. I'm very excited about all the samples I have for you this month. OESD did kind of a lot of collections that were sewing related. So we've got some fun things, a couple summer projects. My name is Lynn. I'm the store manager of our Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum store in Littleton, and I'm just really happy to be with you today. We're going to start with some of our sewing samples. So this is a design disc, and I'm sorry I forgot to bring the discs with me, but this is Amanda Murphy. She has a whole collection of sewing notions. So the thread is applique. There's a lot of applique on these. The bobbins, the thimble is very pretty. And, ooh, I don't have a tag. This came from Aurora. I'm not sure who made it for us, but somebody made it for it in Aurora. And then Lori used some of the same designs. She kind of did an assortment of designs. So we have the scissors and the spool of thread from Amanda Murphy. She used, there was a collection that had some sewing sayings. So this one says, "May your bobbins always be full," which is a good thing. This is another Amanda Murphy, and then this is a collection called Sun-Kissed Notions, which is very nice. And then another one of the fun sewing sayings, "Sewing is my superpower." She used a plastic tub and created a little sewing tote. It's got pockets on it that you could put notions in. It's got pockets on the inside, a little carrying handle, so as you're doing your projects, you can have this with you, move from spot to spot in your sewing room, or take it to classes with you with the pockets and all the different things. So these are two of our sewing projects, which are very fun. We have two more of the sewing sayings. Terry made a great wall hanging that she will put in her sewing room. So much fabric, so little time. I think that's something we all can feel. I love how she did this. She actually did mitered corners, which is pretty impressive. So this is just a small wall hanging with so much fabric, so little time. And then Emily in Littleton got a picture frame and stitched out "My soul is fed with needle and thread." Again, something I'm sure we all feel, because this is just a kind of a lifestyle for us, isn't it? So this is just a fun way to use those designs as well. So this is pretty amazing. Rosemary in Arvada did this for us. She made this great jean jacket, and then she used the farm animals from Jim Shore that was available last month and put the cats on the back of the jacket in each of the panels. She did make the cats larger, so she increased the size of those. She said she did it in her machine. She did the pig on the back yoke, and then on the front yoke, she did the chicken and the rooster. And I just love how this jacket turned out. We actually had it hanging in the Littleton store for a few days, and it got a lot of attention. So this is a fun project using Jim Shore farm animals from last month. And then Donna in our Aurora store, they have this great Hawaiian quilting. It is a panel, so you make a block that's this size, and then when you put 4 of them together, it makes the whole design. And this is really nice. It's applique, so you would put the fabric down, stitch around it, trim it, and then do the stitching, which is just really pretty. So this is just a fun, happy design with the turtles on there. There were several different designs from the Hawaiian quilting. So this was from Donna in Aurora. And then also in the sewing theme, this is one of the designs from the Sun-Kissed collection. They're just kind of a fun, kind of not super filled in, but just kind of has a fun, like the sun is shining on it. I wanted to try this pillow. I really liked these fabrics. You know, in my head, things always look different than they do when I'm done with it. So I just wanted something very subtle. I liked how the fabrics all went together. I still like how they all went together, but I realized that I don't really have that. This pillow has kind of a woven look if you use a little bit more contrast. So it didn't turn out like I thought it would, but I do like that I had that space down the middle that I could put the design on there, and then just used the polka dots as a flange around the pillow. So this is just kind of a fun for my sewing room. And then Terry also did for us, this is a beautiful quilting design. It's called Pearly Gates. It's by, I can't think of his name, but it's a beautiful quilting design. It has blocks. She used 3 blocks down the center, and then the triangles for the end, and just really pretty, just kind of a subtle design on there. So this is a beautiful design. I wish I could think of his name. It'll come to me. So that is Pearly Gates. And then the last project for today is one of the designs that you would get online. So farm animals, Pearly Gates quilting, the Hawaiian quilting, and the Amanda Murphy design are all available in the store. So we physically have the discs in the store. The Sun-Kissed Notions, the Sewing Sayings, and this Summertime design, they're all available online. So if you are interested in those designs, there's a couple ways you can get them. The best way would be to get a Spree membership, because the nice thing with OESD Spree is you can get it either as a physical design or as a physical or as a download, but you get every design that OESD comes out with for the month. So if you had Spree, you would get Sun-Kissed, you would get the Sewing Sayings, you would get all of the designs, as well as the Summertime. If you don't have Spree and you do want the online designs, if you go to our website, you'll go to Shop Online, you'll go to a drop-down menu that says Embroidery, you'll go to Embroidery, you'll click on that, it will take you to a landing page that has a link. The link will take you directly to the OESD website, and you can order them there. So, again, a couple ways that you can get the designs. This one was actually, is shown as a garden flag. So they have the garden flag with the summertime, the ice cream, the watermelon in the center of it, and then some border designs around it. I thought the designs were really cute, and I was cleaning my sewing room the other day because I've moved everything, so I have kind of to reorganize a little bit, and I found a book that had this great tote in it. I had forgotten about it. I've made it years ago. So I thought, what a fun way to showcase the summertime designs. So I have the design in the center. I have the border on the band that folds over, and then another one on the back. It would be good if I read directions before I put things together, because, you know, I cut all these strap pieces, sewed them all together, and then read the directions and went, I was supposed to sew those right sides together so I would have 2 straps instead of 4. But I thought, well, I already made them, so we'll just put them all together. You can't tell any different. But just a fun way to showcase the designs. You could use it on the garden flag. The garden flags are great, and OESD does have those available, where you just do the embroidery on it. You can embroider on both sides, stitch it up, and you're done and ready to go. So that is all I have for you today. But I'm so glad you joined us. Be sure and stop by one of our 4 locations. We have a store in Colorado Springs, Aurora, Littleton, and Arvada. And we have samples in the store. We have design discs available for you, all kinds of fun things. We'd love to show you fabrics and everything else we have. So be sure and stop by. And then stay tuned, because Lisa is going to have some great projects for you this month in So Fun. So thanks, and I'll see you again next month.